And Izumi was not ready.
I wasn't. Sorry. Hello, welcome to another episode of Tales of the Abyss.
Look,
Hey guys.
look, we got cotton. And weeds,
We got
and tattoo grass, and weeds, and weeds, and weeds, and rainy.
Raimi? I think they meant to say ramen.
No. What the fuck is Raimi?
What is Raimi? Hana, please tell us. What is Raimi?
It says it on the bottom screen that's not visible. It says it's a relative of hemp.
Interesting. Yeah.
He's the guy.
So, last time we left off,
He's also the guy
went
that.
to a city. We found out what the six
mind.
god generals are. One of them being Disc and very annoying. And we don't really care about him. Disc, and we don't really care about him.
Dist.
Disc.
No. Dist. D-I-S-T.
Okay. Let's just say the Reaper. And,
The Rose!
Reaper.
It's the Hosoff situation all over again.
The Rosie Reaper.
On the subject of Raimi, he's
Yes.
also the guy that directed the first 3 Spider-Man movies.
Sam Raimi.
Yes.
She's also the she's also the archer in Star Ocean: The Last Hope that I love so very, very much.
Yes, she is. She's one of my favorite characters.
Right, I did the voice. I've been waiting for you. I can tell by the look on your face. You must have done it.
Yeah, it was really fucking hard to tell what you were asking for.
You didn't get the paper?
You didn't give me a paper!
Oh. Hold on just a minute, I'll mix it right up.
I don't even know what's happening!
Here we are, my special medicine. Make good use of it.
Oh, thanks.
Now I can open my shop. Come by and take a look sometime.
That's that side quest. And now we go up the ladder. Oh, but this isn't until we do the next part of the story, so we gotta go back down the ladder. Actually, is there an equipment shop somewhere? I need to find it and upgrade my character's equipment. Otherwise, we will be underpowered. That's a grocer. That's an inn. That's an equipment shop. Rapiers. A mace, a glaive, iron mail, chain guard, white robe, bracelet, gloves, helmets. All good. Oh. There. I'm Colonel Jade Curtis, 3rd Division, Malkuth Imperial Forces. May I speak with General Glenn McGovern?
Are they wearing a mask? Yes. Yes, sir. General McGovern is currently seeing a guest, so please wait inside. That's fucking hard to do.
Okay, Glenn McGovern is, the son, and General McGovern is the old guy with the really, really long white beard.
Okay.
Okay.
I have an old guy voice.
I think.
I can't fucking do old guy voices. And how old is this son?
We've already assigned your old man to Mose.
Right.
The son is a strapping young lad.
Zen. Yes, no?
Do it.
Does it fit?
I'm not. Maybe.
Or 00 or 707.
707 is Hana's regular voice.
Oh.
Father, we've already been over this. Officially, the Oracle Knights are called Scorers. That.
Yeah, that doesn't fit at all.
It's more like, his face just gave me the Virgil vibe.
Virgil? Who's Virgil?
Hana's never played Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry! He's so fucking serious.
What does he sound like?
Who's his voice actor? Hold on, I'll pull up his voice actor.
Dan Scotts, I believe, is his voice actor.
I love that that's the first thing that comes up in my suggested
What?
Virgil X Reader. I've never even looked up a Virgil X Reader. I don't really care for Devil May Cry.
Well, you look up every other X reader.
I do not. Daniel Southworth. He's not been in a lot. The only thing he's done is
Virgil. Great. Well, guess I'll have to listen to his voice.
I'm sorry.
That was the only thing he's ever done. Well, hold on. I'll pull up his Japanese voice actor. That'll help.
That might be better.
Ace Attorney. Godot.
Godot.
Yeah. He's Shiro in Blue Exorcist.
Nothing less from my kin.
My god.
Wait, you can hear that, Izumi?
I heard the Shiro from Blue Exorcist. Ooh.
Father, we've been over this. The Oracle Knights and something about scores. Out, cat.
Are considered scores or something
Are
like that.
called scores.
We can't restrict their actions without a direct order from His Imperial Majesty. Enough! You shall not pass! You know how terrible the Hard War became with their involvement! My apologies for interrupting. Cat, you are rubbing against the microphone.
Ah.
Jade the Necromancer. Oh, if it isn't Jade! It's been a while, Field Marshal McGovern. I'm retired now. There's no need for those formalities anymore. And what about you? Don't you think it's about time you accepted a promotion? Even at your age, you could have easily made Lieutenant General by now. Oh, I don't know. I think I have my hands full just being a colonel. Is Jade somebody important? Sounds like it. You and His Majesty go way back, don't you? Could you ask him to do something about the Oracle Knights? I'm afraid they're after us. Once we leave the city, they should leave as well. What's happened? I'm afraid I can't tell you the details. I'm under direct orders from His Majesty. I'm sorry.
Colonel Curtis, what business brings you here?
Ah, yes, my apologies. Have you received any letters from a Phone Master Guardian?
Ah, that. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we opened it to confirm the contents. For security reasons. We had to make sure it didn't have anthrax.
That's fine. There shouldn't be anything in there that would be a problem for you to see. It appears half of it is addressed to you. Here you are. It's from Annis, right? I could see her writing Ion, but me?
Dear Colonel Jade.
No.
Dearest Colonel Jade, I had a really scary time, but I managed to make it here. Don't worry, I'm taking good care of you know what. Aren't you proud of me? It looks like the Oracle Knights are going to close off St.
Bina.
Right, Binan soon.
Bina.
Binan. So I'll go on ahead and to the next location. Is my beloved Luke safe? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I just confessed my feelings. I'm really worried. Luke, I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you again. Oh, and give my regards to Ion, too. Bye-bye for now. Love, Annis.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Damn, Luke. Popular enough with the girls? Just don't get carried away. You're engaged to Princess Natalia, you know. You've got to be kidding. I don't want anything to do with that annoying chick. Annis or Natalia? Both.
What's the next location?
Kaitsur. It's a city to the southwest of here, on the other side of the Fubras River. If we make it to Kaitsur, we can rendezvous with Van.
That's that.
Hey, I don't know what happened between you two, but you're a sister, right? Don't go trying to slice him up like you did in Batical, okay?
I know. I won't.
Well then, we'll bid you our leave.
If the Oracle Knights are chasing you, I'll gladly lend a hand. I was elected by the city representatives here. I beat out that one guy who saved the entire town from disease. Come by any time if you need help.
Damn you! Thank you, Field Marshal.
What's so funny?
Oh, we got a world map.
Yay!
Glenn really needs to learn how to calm down. Don't worry about what he says. If you need anything, I'll lend a hand.
I had never imagined that the Oracle Knight's target was your party, Colonel. As your presence impacts our operations, I would appreciate it if you would leave at your earliest convenience.
This voice sounds like something I do. What am I thinking of?
Do it again?
I would appreciate it if you would leave at your earliest convenience.
My movie trailer voice!
It also almost sounds like your Seto Kaiba voice.
Oh yeah, kind of a cross between those two. Okay.
In a world surrounded by the abyss, one man is about to go on the adventure of a lifetime.
Wait, a world surrounded by the abyss? Wouldn't that be any world, since they're all...
surrounded by the mask. But we can't say that yet.
What's this dirty thing?
Don't treat something like that. Don't treat something like that when you don't even know whose it is.
This looks like it belongs to Field Marshal McGovern.
And you just fucking stomped on it.
Oh, that old guy? It looks like he's trying to solve the mysteries of the soil tree.
Mysteries.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of odd rumors about this tree. I guess that's probably why it became the symbol of St. Bina. Yes. Why did just this one tree grow so large? Is it true that it's 2,000 years old? I heard that way back this tree was dying and all the other plants around it almost died as well. Yes, that's why he's studying the relationship between the soil tree and the other plant life here. Huh. That old guy spending his time doing something like that? Weird. But the plants that grow in this city won't grow in any other region. That's the weird part, isn't it?
If that's the case, then the city may owe its prosperity to the soil tree.
Yes, that's probably part of what promoted the... That's probably part of what prompted the field marshal to study it.
This tree smells the same as my home.
What? You think this is the same kind of tree as the one you live in? The plants in this city don't grow anywhere else, remember? What are you, stupid?
Colonel, what is it?
Interesting. The field marshal too may have arrived at a certain hypothesis. What hypothesis? It's a secret. By the way, Guy, you know an awful lot about this city. I told you, I like reading about vacation spots. After a while, you learn a few things. Well, I suppose we can leave it at that for now. Anyway, let's leave these maps alone. It wouldn't be nice to interfere with the field marshal's work. Mew sounds sleepy.
I am just a baby after all.
Lisa Meek, are you sleepy?
No, I needed to yawn for a moment. I'm not like keeling over tired, but I am starting to yawn.
Well, we've got 15 minutes left. By the way, Ion, where did they take you when they abducted you from the Tartarus? To the Sephiroth. The Sephiroth?
Sephiroth are the world's 10 most powerful phone slots.
Oh, or that's what they're calling me now.
Sephiroth's so shaky.
Is that what they're calling me now? The world's most powerful phone slot.
Shall I bring you this path?
I'm just picturing Rito being like, I'm pretty sure they're talking about your girlfriend.
I've got something to stick in her phone slot.
Oh my god!
They're the planet's vital points. Places where memory particles, a kind of planetary fuel, concentrate and phonons gather easily. Planetary fuel. I like the sound of that.
The joke goes on.
Oh yeah, I'm not helping, am I? I knew that! You don't all have to launch into an explanation like I'm ignorant. What did they do with the Sephiroth? I can't say. It's confidential to the Order. You always say that. It's really starting to get on my nerves. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Jade, how are you feeling? Is your body okay, I mean, with that phone slot seal and all? My strength is somewhat diminished. My body's phone slots have been sealed, after all.
You're so considerate, Master.
No, I'm not. It'd just be a pain if this old man keeled over on us, that's all. Aw, you're blushing, Luke. I am not!
Is it going to be difficult to undo completely?
A phone slot seal is like a lock with a code that changes periodically. I'm unlocking it little by little, but it looks like it will take a bit more time. Of course, my abilities are on a whole different level to begin with. Even after a partial drop, I don't imagine I'll have any trouble keeping up with the rest of you. And you're obnoxious. My apologies. It's my nature to be honest. Huh. Well then, let's leave Ion in the hands of the great and powerful Colonel while we get some sleep.
Phew.
That exhaustion has to be more than just a weak constitution. Could Ion be the same as Luke?
The fuck does that mean?
Like you don't know.
I'm trying not to spoil it.
Ah, finally a decent bed to sleep in. Did the cold ground get to you? No way! Well, okay, a little. I'll take a bed any day. There's no need to worry about thieves or monsters here either. Yeah, and if any did come, they'd be no problem for us. Between Malkuth's necromancer, a Lokrian sergeant of the Oracle Knights, the leader of the Order of Lorelei, and the son of a Duke of Kimlaska, you'd have to be a fool not to run away. And of course we have you, Guy. Me? Nah, I'm just a servant, that's all. Just a servant indeed. As I talk to myself 4 times. Alright, now we have to go over to the east. And
Get shit done.
there should be a poster. Izumi panic.
Whoa, hey, what did you just do?
Can't you see for yourself?
What would you have done if Nor's sign caught on fire?
Like, that's my problem.
Luke! You know you went too far. You should apologize.
Apologizing isn't enough. I can't believe you were toying around with Nor's sign. I know. If you want to make it up, if you want to make up for it, how about doing me a favor?
Why should we have to...
If it's in our power.
Alright, here, take this. The Black Dream Fan Club office is in...
Chesidonia.
Yeah, fun. Chesidonia. Go there and pay my dues for me.
Go do it yourself.
Unfortunately, I'm busy. Can't make it to Chesidonia. Unlike you people who think it's fun to burn things down. Make sure you pay and bring me back the newsletter. You better not try running off with my money.
Alright. We'll pay the dues and get the newsletter.
Yes.
You tell them it's the yearly dues from
Ain.
Ain in Saint
Ina.
Ina. They'll understand. I fucking hate these random names.
You picked
Thanks.
this game. You
I
have
know.
nobody to blame but yourself.
But myself. The office in the front of the inn on the Malkuth side.
Ain. Got it. You make sure you remember too.
Huh. Like that's my problem.
It is your problem.
Master, you told me to burn it.
It's your fault for breathing fire on the sign.
You told him to do it. It is your fault, Luke.
It's not my fault. He's the one who breathes the fire.
I didn't want to do it.
Man, what am I going to do? I was headed for Exarius, but the bridge on the road is broken.
Your voice is broken.
Are you headed south too? You can't use the bridge, so be careful. Oh well, I guess I'll head for Endgame.
Sounds like you're getting one of those weird back massages.
He stands.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of girl? Let's head for Kaitsur to meet up with Anis. When are you guys finally going to get me home? Well, with Rotelra Bridge out, we'd have to go and grab a ship at Kaitsur anyway. So we're not really losing any time this way.
Too bad the bridge to Exariuth is out, too. I read that line weird. Too bad the bridge to Exariuth is out, too. I missed that second line.
Now we'll have to cross the Fubras River on foot.
Now we'll have to cross the Fubros River on foot.
The Fubras is pretty calm at this time of year, and the water shouldn't be too high either. It's actually the shortest path to Kaitsur, so depending on how you look at it, you might say we're actually saving time. But then Anis had to cross that river too, right? You think she was okay? She's fine. She's Anis. There's no need to worry about Anis. Huh. Well, anyway, let's get going. Just who is this Anis anyway?
Your
She's
worst
imaging a big
nightmare
brute of a
guy.
girl.
Seriously, she is your worst nightmare guy.
The clingiest girl you'll ever meet.
Well, she only clings to people with money.
Well, clings to money and is also hot guys.
The Fubras
But mostly
is
money.
somewhere around here. Ah, 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 ah!
Oh, it's a boar.
Master, there's a boar on your ass.
There's a dead boar.
Energy Blast!
Wish.
Seriously, Jake, leave some for the rest of us.
I'm going with he's saying fuck no.
Ah.
Oh, now you're changing the difficulty.
Well, yeah, because battles are too short.
You like the battles.
Well, I want to try to... Nope, this one's
Well,
not gonna
you're gonna
last.
have a hard. No.
Alright, we'll do it eventually. But here's the Fubras River, so that's the end of this episode.
Alright, guys. That is it for this week.
We still have to read the synopsis.
Right, we do have
Yep.
to read the synopsis.
Are we going to do that in an
that.
episode or on the stream?
We can do it in the episode.
Okay, then let's make it a separate recap episode.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, do you just want to tack it on to the end of this episode?
Yeah,
It'll be long.
that's fine.
Okay. So, yeah,
Synopsis it is.
this is a thing we're going to try to do, because the synopsis is written from the perspective of Luke. So we're going to...
Impossible.
Figure out where we left off last time.
Table of contents. It started with a song. Rem Day, Rem Decan 23, ND 2018, I guess. Looks like it's gonna be another boring day. Not one thing has gone right over the 7 years since my kidnapping. I lose my memory, they keep me confined here, I keep getting headaches and hearing things all the time. But today, Master Van came to the mansion, so maybe it won't be so boring after all. Time to head over to the drawing room to see him! I heard some really depressing news in the drawing room. Master Van won't be able to come and train me for a while. Apparently this phone master Ion or somebody from the Order of Lorelei disappeared, so he has to go help in the search. This really makes me mad. Since he has to go away, he said he'd give me some training today in the courtyard. But just as I was practicing with Master Van, I heard a strange song. A phonic hymn, he called it. What's that? It made me sleepy, and then this weird girl came in and attacked Van. I tried to stop her, but all of a sudden some incredible power appeared between us and we were thrown into a valley neither of us were familiar with. Oops. Nighttime in the valley. The girl's name is Tyr. She keeps talking about this 7th phonon and other stuff I don't understand. She's got a pretty face, but a wretched personality. She said she'd take me back to the mansion, so we headed out of the valley. There was a coach driver at the valley's entrance. He said he was going to the capital, so we paid the fare with Tyr's pendant and got on. Ugh, finally I can relax. I woke up in the coach to a huge noise outside. Apparently it was a Malkuth land dreadnought chasing after some thieves called the Darkwings. The Malkuth Empire. That's when we realized we weren't in the kingdom of Kimlaska, but rather the Malkuth Empire, our enemy, instead. And the capital the coach was heading for was Malkuth's capital, Grand Kokma, not Kimlaska's Batical. But now it's too late to turn around because the Darkwings blew up the bridge back to Batical when they fled. We ended up heading for the nearby village of Engave instead. The Grocer's Hamlet, Engave. We finally reached Engave, the Grocer's Hamlet, part of the Malkuth Empire. What a dirty, boring place. But it looks like they don't call it the Grocer's Hamlet for nothing. I saw a really good-looking apple while I was walking, so I picked it up and took a bite. But all of a sudden, this guy started yelling at me to pay him. We've had merchants at the mansion before, and I never had to pay anything, so I didn't know what the heck was going on. I gave him some money anyway to shut him up. I guess you always have to do this when you buy something. What a pain. Afterwards, we headed to the inn where people were talking about food getting stolen. All of a sudden, they started accusing me and took me to see Rose, the village leader. There was this four-eyed guy named Jade from the Malkuth army at Rose's place, and he saw right away that I wasn't the food thief. Then Phone Master Ion from the Order of Lorelei came in and said that some monsters called Cheagles were responsible, so they finally let me go. I'm still pretty mad, though. I thought Ion was missing. What's he doing here? I wanted to ask him about a lot of stuff, but we decided to stay at the inn for the night. We met this kid at the Ion. We met this kid at the Ion. We met this kid at the inn who said she was looking for Ion. Tyr said the girl's a Phone Master Guardian. A kid protecting a kid, huh? Anyway, I'm really tired. Time to get some sleep. Tyr said we'd head for the border tomorrow, but all that business about being called a thief really made me mad. So I decided to go to the Cheagle Woods to set things straight once and for all. What do I care if Tyr objects? Tomorrow I'll go to the Cheagle's Nest in the Northern Forest and tear them apart! Sacred Cheagles. That Ion showed up again, this time collapsed in the Cheagle Woods. Apparently the stuff about the Cheagles bothered him too, so we came to check it out. I found out that Tyr's one of the Oracle Knights too, and that she's Master Van's sister. Why the heck would anyone try to kill their own brother? Just when I was going to ask Tyr about that, a Cheagle appeared, so we went after it. I can worry about Tyr later. Right now we have to do something about those Cheagles. The Cheagle got away, but Ion said their nest is deeper inside the forest. Ion looked like he'd just get in trouble again if we left him alone, so we ended up bringing him with us. Tyr argued a lot, but then again, that's all she ever does. We found some Engave apples lying around in front of the Cheagle's nest. So those stupid things were responsible after all. I'll go in and squish every last one of them. The talking Cheagle. Inside the nest, there was a Cheagle elder that could speak our language. Apparently this ring called the Sorcerer's Ring translates for them. Not that I really care. According to the elder, a young Cheagle named Mew burned up the home of those other monsters called Ligers. So the Ligers came to the Cheagle Woods and said they'd start eating Cheagles if the Cheagles didn't bring them food. I think they deserve it. But Ion went and said we should try to convince the Ligers to stop. We ended up heading for the Ligers' home deeper in the forest, bringing Mew along to translate. Mew can use the power of the Sorcerer's Ring to breathe fire! We can use this to burn up grass and stuff to open passages. I guess we'll just have to be careful we don't start any forest fires. The Liger Queen was protecting her eggs in the Liger's nest. Apparently most monsters are born from eggs, and because of the eggs, the Queen was really touchy and not in the mood for conversation. She ended up attacking us and she was really tough. I almost thought we couldn't be at her.
Beat her.
I almost thought we couldn't beat her, but then that four-eyed guy from Engave, Jade, showed up and helped us out. We managed to defeat the Liger Queen, but I wish we could have avoided breaking all the eggs in the process. We weren't able to talk with the Ligers, but it looks like they won't be a threat anymore anyway, so we ended up going back to tell the Cheagle Elder about it. What a pain. Apparently Jade had come here to pick up Ion, so he came with us, but the Phone Master Guardian that had come with him left earlier. Wasn't she supposed to be protecting Ion? Well, whatever. We went and told the Elder what happened, and somehow we got stuck with Mew. I don't want any pets! But everyone else said to take him along, so I figured I'll bring him back to the mansion and let everybody play with him. Finally, this food thief problem is taken care of. Let's get out of this dirty forest and start back to Batical. When we reached the edge of the Cheagle Woods, all of a sudden Malkuth's soldiers appeared and captured me and Tyr. Turns out old Four Eyes sent back the Phone Master Guardian Annis to bring the soldiers here. They took us to the land Dreadnought Tartarus, and just when I thought I could go home. Jeez! The Tartarus. It looks like Jade took us into custody because he was investigating the 7th Phonon reaction when me and Tyr ended up in that valley. Jade said he's taking Ion to Kimlaska to try and stop a war from breaking out between Kimlaska and Malkuth. As soon as he found out I'm the son of Duke Faber, he asked me to help him. He told me to go talk to people around the Tartarus, and if I decide I can trust them to help him out. What a bore. But I guess I might as well take a look around. The Malkuth people don't seem so bad aside from Four Eyes. There's no point in trying to cause trouble, and I guess it would be pretty bad if a war did break out, so in the end I decided to help. It looks like what's going on is Malkuth and Kimlaska could go to war at any moment, and somebody called Grand Maestro Mose from the Order of Lorelei is making things worse. Ion managed to escape from Mose, and now he's trying to bring back peace. But Tyr says that Mose is only working for peace and the fulfillment of the score, and the one really trying to start a war is Van. What is she, nuts? There's no way Master Van would do anything like that. That really annoyed me, but it's not like she listens to me anyway, so I guess I'll just wander around the ship some more. I didn't really have anything else to do, so I was just wandering around the ship when all of a sudden monsters attacked. They said there were Ligers among them. Ligers are those things we had to fight in the Cheagle Woods, right? And there's a whole pack of them? They'll kill us in an instant! We tried to escape from the Tartarus, but this guy called Largo the Black Lion, one of the Oracle Knight's 6 god generals, came and got in our way. He said he came to take Ion away, but isn't Ion like his boss or something? And if he's with the Oracle Knights, that puts him under Master Van too, so what's he doing here? Largo used a phone slot seal on Jade, which made Jade unable to use any of his phonic arts. Things were looking bad, but Jade's pretty strong even without phonic arts. He stabbed and killed Largo with his spear, and now he wants us to help him take back the Tartarus. Annis has gone to help Ion, while Tyr and I head for the bridge with Jade. When we got to the bridge, Tyr used her phonic hymn to put all the Oracle soldiers to sleep. Tyr and Jade went into the bridge to do something, but they made me stay outside like I was just getting in the way. I was annoyed and bored, so I was messing with Mew when all of a sudden the sleeping soldier woke up and charged at me. I reflexively swung my sword at him and killed him. The commotion woke up the rest of the Oracle soldiers and we ended up getting captured.
So I fucked up.
The meaning of war. When I woke up in a cell, Jade and Tyr started talking about rescuing Ion and escaping from the Tartarus. That means we'd have to fight people again, but they don't even blink at that. And they even started saying I was a burden, so I decided to fight too. I mean, it's not like I want to swing a sword at other people, but I can't stand them making fun of me like that! Jade broke out of the cell and activated an emergency shutdown system he'd put in the Tartarus. But before we can escape, we'll have to get back our equipment that was taken from us. I wonder where it is. We found our equipment pretty quickly. Now we just have to find Ion and get out of here. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
We're about to stop the show. I'm sorry.
Hi. We're just finishing this thing, but then we're done for the night.
You're late.
How dare you be late, but it's alright.
We're heading for the port hatch where we can get Ion back. Let's hurry. We waited in ambush for the Oracle Knights to show up again, and eventually a woman named Legretta came back with Ion. Apparently Legretta used to be Tyr's instructor? Come to think of it, Tyr was with the Oracle Knights too, wasn't she? How come they're all fighting each other. I remember her saying something about factions. Anyway, just when it looked like we were going to be able to get away, another Oracle Knight named Arietta appeared, and we almost got captured instead. But then Guy came from out of fucking nowhere and saved us. He said he'd come looking for me after I disappeared from the manor. That's a Guy for you. Oh, Guy. Don't ever stop being Guy. Ion said that when Annis came to rescue him, she got into a fight with an Oracle soldier and got thrown out of the Tartarus. He didn't know whether she survived, but if she's still alive, she should be heading for a town called St. Bina. The rest of the Malkuth soldiers are all dead, and we're in danger too, so we'd better get moving to St. Bina.
I love that we're all dead.
Resolution. On the way to St. Bina, Ion collapsed. Talk about a wimp, sheesh. Oh well, guess we'd better take a rest now. While I was explaining the situation to Guy, some Oracle Knights attacked us all of a sudden. We managed to take care of them, but I couldn't get myself to kill a real live person. And Tyr ended up getting hurt because of it. We ended up staying overnight here to let Tyr's injury heal. Everybody says that I don't have to fight, that it's perfectly normal for civilians to be afraid of killing. But what they're really saying is that I'm just in the way. I don't want to be treated like that, so I decided I'm going to make myself do it. I don't want to kill people, but if I have to do it in order to survive, then I guess there's not much choice. Everyone accepted my resolution, and now we're off to St. Bina again.
Wait. Master called me things 38 times.
God damn it, I thought I erased that! Thank you, Izumi.
Technically, he would have had to scratch it out because this is a medieval time period, so he'd have a quill and ink.
I'm just gonna rip out this whole page and write it over again. We finally reached St. Bina, but Oracle Knights had closed off the entrance. Damn it, they got ahead of us. But as we were thinking about what to do, a wagon from Engave came by to deliver food supplies, so we hitched a ride and snuck in. Now we have to find Annis without those Oracle soldiers finding us. Annis should be waiting at the Malkuth base inside the town. It was the Oracle Knight's 6 god generals that had blocked off the town, though only 5 of them were here. They weren't able to find us, so they opened up the entrance again and left. If only they'd left earlier, we wouldn't have had to go to so much trouble to get in. Annis wasn't in the Malkuth base. When she found out that the Oracle soldiers were watching St. Bina, she left a letter for us and went on ahead. The letter said that she'd gone to Kaitsur, which Jade said is on the other side of the Fubras River to the south. So now we're heading for the Fubras. There we go.
Alright guys, that's it for this episode.
Yep.
I will see you Tuesday for more Kage is Bored, and we'll see you next weekend for more Hakuoki and more Tales of the Abyss. But in the meantime...
Johnny!
Mata ne!
Till next time.
Hey guys! Do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video. A huge thank you to Kyle Sheridan for donating and helping to keep our show going.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Let's Voice Act Tales of the Abyss. If you want to watch the last episode, click the box on the left. Or if you want to listen to our fantasy journey of Dungeons & Dragons from our show called Saving Throw, then I suggest clicking the box on the right. So again, thanks for watching and see you next time. Janet?